Welcome to the RxSales Demo. The demo contains data from a large pharmaceutical company selling to small, individual dispensing practice pharmacies. The targeted audience of the demo is sales teams selling into the pharmaceutical industry. You will see how the pharmaceutical company uses QlikView to monitor overall sales and the grey market selling of their drug Analyse, and discover how changes in their discount structure could yield large savings. Our application contains data around Analyse volume, gross sales and net sales from our own internal systems. We also have external data from RSA, which holds industry sales data for our product and competitor information. Sales targets are also held in spreadsheet form. Let's get started. This is our sales dashboard. It provides us with an overview of Analyse performance, along with a high-level overview of Blasamin, Telinest and Slitamed, our key competitors' drugs. On first glance, we can see that Yorkshire as a territory is performing very well with 149% growth. We can also see that Blasamin, one of our key competitors, has 116% growth versus last year. This is something we will need to keep an eye on. We should now drill into the performance of Yorkshire to understand why it's successful, so we can maybe learn something to be implemented in our other regions. We will navigate to the Territory tab to look at a more in-depth view of the Yorkshire Territory. As you can see, our selection of Yorkshire is carried through in the analysis, and here we are given a deeper insight into the areas within Yorkshire and their performance year on year. We can see we have 4 key bricks with performance of over 98% year on year through September 9, September 10. Selecting these 4 bricks will enable us to drill into the data and look at the results on the RSA data chart above. Looking at the RSA sales data, we can see there has been a marked increase in the performance of Analyse. However, this increase has not been to the detriment of our competitors' drugs. Their sales has remained constant throughout the years. This lack of drop in sales for our competitors could be due to a number of things, such as parallel importation, grey market buying, or even something else. We will need to take a look at the ex-factory data to fully understand the reason for our increase in sales not have an effect on the sales of our competitors. The ex-factory chart will show the sales directly from our stores and plot this against the overall industry sales data. We can see that RSA sales are showing a large increase. However, this does not seem to be coming from the sales out of our own stores, as you can see that the ex-factory data remains pretty constant. We should also notice a large peak in sales in July 2009. We should remember this for later analysis. This initial analysis has shown us, although industry sales data is showing a large increase and good performance in sales of our own drug Analyse, this increase in sales is not coming from our own internal stores. We can now navigate to the Reporting tab to take a look at the detailed data for the bricks we have selected. Here we have a number of reports that outline all the key practices we should contact. These practices seem to be buying from places other than us direct, and we need to try to recapture these sales. At this point, we could also create a set of shared bookmarks, or indeed set up a collaborative session on the QlikView server to fully analyse the data. Now, if you remember, earlier on in the analysis, we noticed an unusual peak in sales in July 2009. Navigating to the ex-factory tab, we can analyse our own internal Analyse sales data. The large peak in sales is immediately evident on the trend chart below. As a pharmaceutical manager, I am fully aware that we made a major change to our discount strategy around this time. Moving to our discounts chart, we can see how the spread of the discounts changed around July 2009. This peak in sales may be due to panic or bulk buying of Analyse prior to a customer having their discounts reduced. Next, we need to fully understand how this change in our discount structure has affected our sales of Ampulade. Navigating to the net sales chart, we can see that remarkably, although we have reduced our discounts, our sales don't seem to be affected. If anything, they seem to grow. Clearing our selections shows us that this trend continues for the country as a whole, not just our key region of Yorkshire. This is true business discovery. We started this analysis by trying to understand why a key region, Yorkshire, was performing so well. But in doing this, we have discovered something that may be even more lucrative to our company. Reducing our customer discounts does not seem to have a detrimental effect on our net sales of Ampulade. There is therefore an opportunity to make significant cost savings by further reviewing our overall discount structure. Moving to our projection tab, we can take our analysis a stage further by looking at the existing pharmacies still on current high discounts and projecting potential savings we make by implementing the logic previously discussed. The main aim of this projection tab is to assess how much money could be saved by changing the discounts on the basis that we learnt from the X Factor position tab that our small lowering of discounts does not affect net sales. We can now focus on our large discount customers. And here we have the ability to set the current market growth. We will set to 2%. We can also set our required discount. Here we will set it to 15%. Based on the last 12 months data we have, this would seem to give us an approximate saving of £417,000. As already mentioned, this is true business discovery. We initially set out investigating why Yorkshire has such good sales, and this led us to a totally different avenue that has provided a large cost-saving opportunity. That concludes the RxSales demo. Thank you for listening.